Well, I could be wrong, but I think I got a smoking gun regarding the Tonga volcano. So the initial blast from an explosion will create a shockwave traveling at over 2,000 miles per hour, or 3,218 kilometers per hour. It eventually slows down as the air pressure equalizes. So how far does a nuke shockwave travel? Within a 6 kilometer or 3.5 or 3.7 miles radius of 1 megaton bomb. So what we have here yeah. So how far does it travel? Let's see if it got anything here. Around 8.6 kilometers for a 10 megaton. So someone was mentioning to me regarding North Korea has sent something off, a rocket, another test, but nah, I'm not so sure they are involved in this. So what I want you to see here is actually the sound from the Tonga. And listen carefully.
Check all of that out. Oh, fuck! Holy shit!
Hear that? Sounded like a gun going off.
Fuck! Oh, fuck! Holy shit! Fuck! Oh!
And let's take this one then. Maybe this approximately the same distance. I don't know. Yeah, the electronics is not happy about that blast. Listen carefully. See those fanning down? Got the same image on the Tonga. Exactly the same. Right here. Hear that? Eerily similar, right?
Oh, fuck! Holy shit!
And then I got over here some compilations of explosions. This one is from Beirut. You remember that? Hear that? Bang, and then kind of silence. That off. Please, poor guy. Got a gas station.
Be a gas station or something.
Fuck yeah, it's a gas. Whoa! Oh! What the? Holy shit!
Let me show something else here. Watch carefully. You can see just when it starts, you can see it's a mushroom. You see that? Look at the shock wave. Look how fast it's moving. These pictures are actually taken from 36,000 miles away. Look how detailed they are. They're not leaving anything behind here. You see the mushroom cloud before that? Did you see it? Look at the shock wave. How much it's fanning out. And how fast. Correct? What was it we were saying here? Oops. Right down. 2,000 miles per hour. That seems pretty consistent with what we see here. Wouldn't you say? That seems to allow approximately at 2,000 miles per hour. That's pretty intense. Let's run it again, just for the fun of it. It's going to replay itself. Yeah. Did you see that? Let's go back. Right there. See if we can get it. I can't get it. I can't even put this one in my video fiddlyhood. Don't know why. It won't accept it. But look closely. Just when it goes off, you can see there's a mushroom cloud. Look how fast it's fanning out. Enormous speed. I think that's the smoking gun. I don't know what to tell you other than let me see. Geology of Tonga. Rocks. See what type of rocks it is. It's limestone and coral, mostly. I was actually trying to see if I could figure out if there is some kind of substance that would cause climate change by blocking out the sun from what this one will spew out. In this case, we can definitely say if there is a lot of sulfur in this eruption, we are talking about a cooling. And of course, we got climate change in here, but no, it doesn't say anything there. Here, notes. Yeah, let's just open it. See what we can get out of that. Let me see. But it's mostly limestone. And limestone is compressed silt runoff from the flood that created the limestone. But I do not see, it would be nice if there was anything about the consistency of it. Trying to figure that out. But it's mostly being coral and limestone. So it doesn't really give us anything conclusive here. That was all 6 pages. But that one, another one. No, it doesn't say anything. What's in this area? Other than limestone. But limestone is also grinded down plant material mixed in with the sand. But they don't really say anything about sulfur. That's what I'm mostly worried about. There could also be a lot of methane hiding down there, which is 100 times more potent greenhouse gas than CO2 is. If you base that on a 10-year duration, and at this moment, we got all the Arctic permafrost in Russia melting, and they got vast quantities of methane gas there, which is going to cause a huge problem with blocking out or actually keeping in the escaping heat from the planet, and then they can, of course, extrapolate that is our fault. Start right here. It says something. Froth lava is the result of gas separation in a volatile rich flow. Represents between. Well, I'm not a chemist. Or maybe someone can figure this out. If there's anything that is being transformed by pressure and heat to other elements on our periodic table, such as high contents of sulfur. I don't know. Let me see here. Look at this one again. From my video yesterday. Let's run it. Look how fast it expands. Right? It's pretty fast. Then we get the other angle from above. Sort of. Unfortunately not directly on top of it. But it still illustrates pretty good. Yeah. Look at the speed. You don't see that with a volcanic eruption. And let's just go back to the real images. Look how fast it's going. This is with 2,000 miles per hour. Look at that. You see the mushroom cloud right before it fans out. Just before it fans out. Look at it. Right there. No question in my mind about this. Again, you see it right there when the video starts. Look. Right there. The mushroom cloud. I'm just trying to figure out why. Why would anyone do this? And what would be the purpose of doing so? Is it because that They on the islands of Tonga is going to cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and they're giving them a slap over the hand. I would say this is a little excessive, but I wouldn't put it past them because we all remember 2011 on March 11th in Japan, the tsunami there. That one fell, or that tsunami occurred shortly after Japan said no to United States of America and let's just say the New World Order, that they would not give any assets to repay any form of debt to these people. And if I am quite honest, I don't see that Japan owe anything to anyone, especially not America, who's dropped 2 nuclear bombs on top of them, killed over 120,000 people in a matter of days, just to end the war and test out a horrific weapon. I think America owed Japan, not the other way around. I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. I don't see there's any justification whatsoever in using a nuclear device to subdue an enemy. Sorry, if you're not having the balls to go to fight on a horseback or on foot, fight like a man, maybe you shouldn't venture into a war in the first place, being an aggressor. I mean, it's stupid. I don't like war. Who does? Except if you are complete absent of empathy and compassion, then you wouldn't give a shit, basically. And that's how these people are. They don't got any empathy. They don't care. And this is not a volcanic eruption. I don't care what you want to say about it. This is not a volcanic eruption. The volcanic eruption occurred after because it blew a hole in the cap of the caldera. But there's a mushroom cloud. There's a nuclear detonation right there. Right there. In your face. Look at the expansion speed. Just as I said over here, that it's moving with approximately 2,000 miles per hour. Look at it. That's pretty much equivalent to 2,000 miles per hour. Look at that. How fast that shock wave is moving. Concentric. Perfect concentric. It's not blowing in any direction. It's blowing 360 degrees. Perfect concentric from the epicenter. Volcanoes don't do that. Sorry, they don't. Volcanoes do not explode over implosion. They explode very erratic. They explode out of channels, vents, at the path of the least resistance. And that makes the volcanoes, when they erupt, look kind of, how you want to say it, not really any structure to it. It's just a lot of like smoke coming out, but it's just ash. But that's a nuclear destination right now. These images is taken from 36,000 kilometers away. 36,000 kilometers away. Look at the detail. The whole shockwave is shown here. That is moving with 2,000 miles per hour. That is the smoking gun. Of course, you won't have anybody coming out and saying, yeah, we did that, right? It'll make a lot of people mad. But I'm still right there in the first clip there. right there when it starts. Look, right there is a nuclear bomb. I mean, who benefits from this? What's the reason? Are they trying to maybe provoke Cascadia fault line to go off by creating a great disturbance in the Ring of Fire? Because it's right in the Ring of Fire. It's right there, right on top of it. And we have all followed Dutch Sims regarding his earthquake predictions. And the earthquakes, when they start somewhere on the planet, the larger ones, they're moving clockwise, planting themselves or supplanting themselves all around the Ring of Fire until they meet up to where they came from. Shockwaves through the entire ring. So in a few days it will get over here by the west coast. But think about it. They say they're heard in Alaska. This one is moving with 2,000 miles per hour. I believe it. Absolutely. That's far away. They heard it in Australia, which is closer, of course, but that's still 1,000 miles. They heard it. I would like to know how they heard it. As a quick bang? Don't know. And one thing I've noticed, ain't much talk about it anywhere except here. Correct? It's all about keeping us in fear regarding this invisible thing that they say is roaming around, right? An invisible enemy. Well, it is real. People are dying, fortunately. But it's not really because of that, it's because of something else they're dying. Just wait till the 19th when they turn on the Matrix. Just wait. But still, this. I flipping don't know why. I would love to know why this is being done. Is it some new weapon they're testing? Someone is testing? I don't know. We might want to go in and look at ships traffic. Who has been in this area of big shipping companies? China, North Korea, USA, Russia? Who has been in the vicinity with large ships recently? That would be interesting to know. I don't see any missiles coming in. So I don't think that. I think it's pre-planted and then set off at the right time. So over and out with this. Look at that shockwave. That is 2,000 miles per hour. Volcanoes don't do that. Over and out. God bless you.